Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome to part 6 of Oasis here in City Skylines 2, where we build like this area, the huge park with the buildings surrounding it. And I figured out why the water has not emerged into this pond over here, because I made a dumb mistake by placing the water source under the ground. Very stupid, yes. That's something we are going to fix in this episode. Also, I want to create a train route out of this area, so all the, everything that is produced over here can be exported out of the city directly instead of using trucks. Trains are far more effective in doing so. So definitely we're going to do that. Now first we're going to tackle the water problem, because this, actually when I saw the video, when I edited last time, I was like, geez, that I really did that like that. So we go into here, water source, remove this. Now how this works is actually you have to first measure the height of the land that is next to it that you don't want to be flooded. So I right click here, so it says it's 251 meters and 60 centimeters. I just lower this slightly, because we don't want this place to be flooded, like that. And then you place it here on the bottom. And now it should theoretically give the water. Theoretically. Should. Would? Don't know. I did not even test it. I saw the video and I was thinking like I did it the other way around. I took the measurement here and I even dropped several meters below it, so still not seeing water. This surprises me slightly. Why is this? So let me check this out. What are these symbols meaning, by the way? Place water source, elevation change, move water source, sea level, it's locked. Topography, yeah, it's showing. Maybe I have to increase the radius. Let me remove this again. So we right click here, it's 252. I only do it a little bit down and I place it here. What? Okay, like I said, I did not test it. I was 100% sure that this was the reason that we did not get any water, but apparently we're still not getting any water. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Really? Let me see. What happens if I smoothen this a little bit further off? Really? Don't get any water here? This time it's not like I'm doing something wrong. It's like, I'm quite surprised actually by this. Why this is happening. Let's see, what options do we have more? Why are all the options here not showing in the first place? So this thing is the water features mod. Let me check out the water features here. Okay, let me see. What do we have over here? Seasonal streams, waves and tide. Try smaller radius. Let you try to make a water source with a radius smaller than 5 meters. It will not always work, but will be increased to a radius that does work. Okay, let's tap that. Okay, evaporation rate. Water causes, okay, force water simulation speed. Attempts to force a water simulation speed at least one time in the game. Fluidness. Change the flow current. This can small causing flooding. Increase this slightly. 0.5. And that's it. So seasonal streams. Enable seasonal streams. Streams, modified constant rate water source, modified constant, and ties them to the climate and weather for the map. For example, if your map features dry summer, then this water source will decrease. Right, waves and tides not available. Okay, so water cleanup cycle. I don't think this is a thing we want to do, because, you know, it will clean up the whole map. I don't think that's a good idea. And I'm looking here at all these things. What is going on? Key bindings. The weird thing is the game does not remember any key bindings, you know, changes that I make. And if I click this, then all the key bindings, you know, they are solved immediately without any issues. Yeah, and here as well, key bindings, and it's already done. Yeah. Okay, resume game. Now let's make this smaller again, and we right click here, and then one down, and then straight into there. I want water there, baby. I want water there. Well, okay, that I think it requires a little bit of more digging. It would seem. I thought this would be the problem. Viewing my last episode, I thought, like, because I put it on the ground, that was not so smart. But okay, let's forget about this for a moment, and let's focus on a train connection. Now, the train connection is something that I really want, because this is the industry area. We have industries over here, so it makes this area the prime target for having, you know, some industries going on here. Okay, we're grabbing a one-way street, this one. And let's see, so these guys come from here. So it would be perfect if these guys can come from here, straight into there, and then straight into there. And then here, we have to come back to there. Yeah, and then they can... yeah, then they all make left turns. I don't want that, so I'm going to put it the other way around, like that. But that causes them, the train, to be... Okay, the train can be put on the other side, so that's nothing to worry about. So I'm grabbing this, and we're making a lovely bend of 40 by 40. We bring it out to there, straight into this road with a 180. Okay, put that away. And now we're grabbing a train, cargo train, rail yard. Where's the cargo train station? Terminus, cargo train terminal. Whoa, that thing is bigger than I thought. And it's pointing the wrong direction. Okay, if I... okay, we do it like this. We also turn that thing off for the time being. Costs money. And we will do this slightly different here. I'd still take this one, but we need to have some space for the tracks, so we're going to make this go up, and then we bend it around here 40 by 40. So they have to drive around a little bit, like that. And then we do another 40 by 40, which will not work. Okay, fine. And then we bring this up, and then here we do another 40 by 40 that direction. Then we go bring it back to there, and here we can, in essence, connect it to that road over there. Nice. So here, let's see, 24 by 24, 60. So 24 is 36, which I cannot get. This will do. Yep, that will work. That will definitely work. So, okay, we're going to upgrade this thing. How much money? Yes, it's still doable. I need an extra, platform like that. Now, I can do two things. I can create a line going directly outside of the map here, which is not that far away, or hook it to the line here. I tend to say, like, let's just make the train line go there ourselves. Yeah, so we're going to do that. So we're going into the train line. We're going into, let's see, which, this one we need. So we come out from here, here. Let's say, from here, go to there. And then we bring it up here. So this is 104 no, 136 meters, like that, and another 136 meters, like that, and theoretically we can bring this all to the outside of the map from here, just like that, just like that. Turn that off. This is like a 200 meters. We make it nice and juicy. How far is this, by the way? This is like in the middle section. You cannot do it, you know. It says 58, 78. There's a 20 in between. That means like that it's like to the middle section is like 68.7. Double of that is 68. 68 times 2 is 136. 137 and a bit. So this will do. And oh, I forgot the length that I applied here. So that was, how much was it? Jeez, I don't even have a. Okay, how much was it? 128? 128, okay. Grab it from here. And then from here we do 128 down. Like that. And then we go to the edge of the map. Straight through the forest. Straight towards the edge of the map. Here we go. Connected to the edge of the map. And here we of course we need to make a bend. And let's see. So we start how to do this best. So we are going from. What I also want to do, by the way, because we have sometimes very long trains, is that we need actually these and make them longer. Whoa. What is going on here? Look at that. It's like, yeah, this thing is sitting on a bulge, of course. So let me grab this and let's see how far we can bring out this. It's looking ridiculous, but okay. We can do a lot with the Move It mod. Luckily enough. Okay, let me pick this thing again. And here we're going to sit in the middle. Roughly like this. Not with that. Yes. And now we're going to make a turn. A turn of like 80 by, and also go up, 80 by 86 by 82 by, okay, this is the best thing I can do. And then bring it over there, like that. And where's the other part? It's over there. And do I get like, yeah, a guideline. So how much is 92 by 92? Bring it down and connect it up to there, yeah, perfect. Now we need to connect these up. So let's see, we select this option. Yeah, from here straight into there, and from there straight into there. Now let's have a look here what is going on with this terrain. It looks like, yeah, there's a ditch here. So let me use the Move It mod to do some little bit of tinkering around. It's quite difficult because I don't see any node here. There are nodes here, I think. This is a weird situation, but okay, let me grab then this option. So let me have a look. Can I select these all? Control this one, that one, yeah, and then we align that with the height to object height of Are you not working? Today please, to object height. That does not work with, okay, maybe that does not work with the manipulation mode. You have to do it manually. Okay, so manually, now it sinks. Come on, game. Get up. Get up, you as well. Okay, let's do a little bit of, proper maintenance here. Also you. Get up a little bit, and then here you have you. Like that, and you. Like that. This part is, by the way, not a bridge. And then here. It looks pretty okay. And this part, let me have a look here. So we grab this node. We bring that also up. Like that. We grab this part, we bring it up. Yep, that's also fine. And then this part, we also bring it slightly up. Yeah, that will work fine. So what we do now is we are grabbing this thing, the bridge mode, and we change this part, bridge, 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 bridge. We could also turn them into, with key walls, but look at this, this is like, I don't know about it. It looks a little bit very odd, if you ask me. But let's not waste too much time on that, because we have some goods to export, because the money is still dwindling. And let me make the line. Yeah, so we are going to make train lines. We are going to make, well, that's a tram, train, here, and then this is the cargo route. And let me also give that another fresh color of red, like that, bright red, so it can go from there all the way to pathfinding failed. Really? How far can we get? There we can get. There I can get. Aha. So somewhere here there is a breach. Somehow. Because you see, I cannot find the path from here. Interesting. So what is going on here? Let me have a look. So, oh, come on. Without the anarchy. Because with the anarchy it's always trouble. So, like that. Just doing it in segments, so to be sure it's connected. Page this up a little bit. No, not that much. Page it down to 2.5. Okay, well, maybe that would do the trick. Let me try this again. Cargo route. From there till there. Now it works. And now, yeah, we go there. We can come back. Complete route. Hey, nice. Then we do a somewhat lighter version. Something like, I don't want pink. Let's do a little bit more purple-ish, like that. Like that, and we select it from here to there and back. Great. So we can now activate it, and the trucks can now go there. Now this thing can also have like a warehouse, and it also requires trains by itself. Yeah, I knew about that, so I have been looking into this menu, and I thought I did not have one, but it is there. It is actually this building, which is new, the railway depot. So, well, a better place to, this is a good place to just put it. It's just right over there. Seems also working. Nice. So how much trains does this thing has? This thing has an amount of 8 vehicles. 2 are in use right now. 2 means like that we only have 2 trains for this thing. Let's see. Train, cargo. Yeah, 2 trains. Well, I want more because I want at least 2 vehicles. I don't know. Let's see the car model. Cargo car. You even have like a special oil car and agriculture. This is interesting. This I've never seen before. Interesting, because if you, for example, have like a train station, you know, in an oil area, you can designate special oil cars. Those have, you know, you have those big tanks on a train that will export all the stuff, which is nice. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Now let's also grab the other one, this one, and also give them also another one. So now they can just go there. They can just drive in here. Do they drive there or not? Let me have a look here. Well, they should. Let me also make sure that we have a little bit more lanes available here by applying these. Like that. That. Oh, there's a lot of trucks around here. And they're all going in here. Now, let me see. You do it like this. Extra lanes for. You see. Turn this around. Yeah, 2 lanes coming in. Perfect. Yes, and then here. Also 2 lanes. I know from the other side it would be better to also have like 2 lanes, but you cannot have everything, sadly enough. And these guys are entering actually here. Oh, that's not the intended purpose of this area. So pause the game. You go away, you go away, you go away. This is the one-way road. You will go that way. Like that. And then this road will just go around it. 40 by 40. And another 40 by 40. You go that way. Here we go, like that. Delete that part, okay. And then, yeah, so let me pick a this one. And let me have a look how this now goes. They can still go in there. This is still like, okay. Here we have to change the, yeah, this to that. And this also, come on, flip around. Yeah, like that. That seems okay. Yeah. The only thing missing here is now bicycle paths. I mean, yeah, we always have the bicycle. We always need the bicycle paths, like that. Bicycling. Here we go. You go there. If you even want to bicycle around this area, seems a little bit illogical, but nevertheless, put it there. Here we go up to this roundabout. That's all fixed. That is all fixed. Yep, that's perfect. These guys can just go out there, which is also perfect. Yeah, that's great. Nice. And let's press play and see what happens now. So now they can get really only one way. And they can only get there by going in here, yes. I see I missed a strip over here. Like that. Now, I'm just wondering, you know, should I make a roundabout of this? Would that be beneficial for this situation? I mean, look at this, you know, it's quite busy. So I think I might change that into a roundabout. Like that. Yeah, a little bit more, you know, give these guys a little bit more space to work with. But look at all these trucks, you know, coming out. And look at the money. And look at the... Oh, we are in the plus. Remember last episode, guys, we were like minus 250,000 or something like that. Just by the addition of a train terminal. This thing is outputting a lot of cargo. Loving it. It's even creating, geez, these big bottlenecks over here. Look at that. So wait a second. So also here, put like a roundabout there then. Let's see, this is a normal road. Aha, okay, so what I want to do here is then... Okay, I will turn these around, like that. So we have 2 lanes, like so. And here, I can barely see, they have 2 lanes. And here, I can barely see it either, but okay, this is fine. And the last thing I want to do here is like remove those traffic lights. No traffic lights. No traffic lights. There are no traffic lights there. That's nice. This roundabout has no traffic light. That's even better. And how about here? Also no traffic lights. Also this is a thin road. So we can also turn this into a road like that with double the lanes. So let's do that here as well. Yeah, this will now drive on nicely. Much better. At least they can now go there where they want to. And I saw here, you know, you see this with the lane connectors. A lot of them. But also this one can go left. But maybe they're all turning left here. So maybe I should leave it. Look at this amount of traffic piling up here at this thing. Where are these guys coming from? They're coming... Where are these guys coming from? You know, are they coming from outside of the city or... These. Let's see. Okay, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? You're coming from... Owner. Colossal or Bedford? Where is that? No. Dump truck. Owner, Colossal Core. This is only a street, so where is this? Where mining area hub. These guys are exporting all the stuff coming from here, I guess. I suppose that they have a lot of stuff here in the... Yeah. In their storage. They are now pumping out all at once. I think that is what is happening right now. But look at this. So can I make use of this warehouse? Because, yeah, that's the problem. This warehouse can only be attached to the station, which sucks, you know, if you ask me. It can only attach to the station. Yeah, that sucks. Really? Really? Now, of course, I could make this road going around this thing. Yeah, why not do that? Pause the game. Here, 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 here. And I key that into there, and then take the road from here. We're just going just behind it like that, and then there, and then back into there. I mean, that works, right? I mean, we have like, let's see, that works that way, and then that goes that way. That one has to go that way. This one goes also that way. Yeah, that also works. And then for the rest, oh, these traffic lights. No traffic lights, no traffic lights. Press play. See traffic lights here? I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. Here, I don't see any. What a bunch of... Holy moly. This is insane. But it's ending, as you can see. See that? So, oh, that's the wrong button. Let me see. If we put this on camera mode, let me hide the UI. So let's bring this up and let's make a nice time lapse of it, and let's keep an eye on the the traffic there near the roundabout in the distance, and we will see how this will go. So let this run for a while and we'll be right back. Well, I think that was quite successful. During the time lapse I did 2 changes. I got 2 extra trains per track, the line over here, per line over here, so that you have more export availability. But I think also the addition of this little road here made a huge difference, because it allowed traffic to come out of here and traffic to go in here and supply this warehouse and go out here. As you can see, these trucks are coming out here, loading up this warehouse. Now the original traffic was all the way up to here to this roundabout, so this whole road cleared up to here, then this road cleared up to here, then we had like some white vans, white trucks waiting here for ages until the roundabout cleared up. They finally could move on straight on that way. This was all filled up and that has been cleared, and now slowly the backlog of trucks is getting shorter, and eventually I think this will will clear out, and up till the point that the traffic is normal. So not complaining. And regarding the money situation, the monetary thing, we are making a profit, so that's nice to see. Finally we're making some profit, and but of course it will become a somewhat lesser profit after all these trucks have passed by the station, because then all the goods that could be exported have been exported. But yeah, it was interesting to see about that. So let's go have a quick look here. They're still shouting for ambulances, which is kind of weird because I put like this modern clinic in the last episode. So yeah, it's kind of weird why they're not taking it. If I click on this building, if I click on this waiting for an ambulance, do we have an ambulance that's en route or not? Waiting for ambulance. Huh. So let me have a quick look at this building. I mean, what are you doing? You have like, let me see. Vehicles in use. 4 vehicles in maintenance. The vehicles in use 1. Does this whole thing only have... Oh, I think that has to do with services. Let's see, healthcare. Yeah, that's the problem. This has to go back to 100%. I know it will cost money, but in the end it will make people happier because there will be more ambulances available. Here they come. Look, there they're coming. But still, I mean, this thing only has like 5 ambulances in total. That's not much, you know, for any hospital. Even the small clinic has 3. This 2, 3, and this one has 5. Is 60,000 JP. You know what? If I put this one on the other side, let's say here. Yeah. Can this thing be expanded? Yeah. Award for monitoring condition. Patients receive intensive care. That's not needed, but they will also send out more ambulances as well. Yeah. And then also in the last end of the last episode, you know, I focused on this thing about the high crime risk. It's still at -10, by the way. While I did place some police stations here and there, left and right, and apparently it's still not enough. So we need more police. Let's see, patrol cars. This is like 6 patrol cars for this one. Yeah, I think this one will do. So we have already 1, 2 of them, 3 and 4. It's like crazy. How many police stations do you need in one city? Well, let's just place another one over here on the corner. And let's see. We have 2 there. Let's also put one then on this corner here for this area, so they can patrol around. And I don't know about this area here. It's like, you know, this is like the yeah, you know, where the coal factory is. Let's see, let's put a PlayStation right next to it. Yeah, so they can also go out and hunt for criminals that, you know, are stealing the actual coal. Okay, but I think yeah, we leave it at that. I think this was a good idea. Look, all the traffic is now gone. Perfect. Yeah, I made also a print screen before, you know, during the recording of the time lapse. So let me grab this node and object height of that. Right, that makes kind of sense. So okay, what do you? Yeah, okay. Can I do this to object height of that? And you to object height of that? Sort of, yeah. And here also, you know, with 50 million crossings, you know, I don't like those things, you know. There. One is enough. And also no traffic lights as well. And yeah, this is fine, you know, that's all fine. And yeah, I think this worked out pretty well. Nice. So in the next episode, I'm thinking about continuing this area. As you can see, I did do a little bit of extra work, not so much, you know, a path here and there, maybe left and right, but not too much. The water issue is something I still need to figure out, and but we definitely will continue on that one. So guys and girls, thank you for watching. And I will say like until next time, until episode 8, yeah. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the bell icon. And I will see you in the next episode. Okay guys, thank you for watching. And until next time, see you. Bye bye.